I never thought the people I loved the most would destroy me so completely. My name is Alex. For the last 8 years, I poured my blood, sweat, and every single penny into building a tech startup from absolutely nothing. I worked 16-hour days. I sacrificed vacations, sleep, and even my health. And the person who was with me through all of this was my younger brother, Jake. I made him the coup. I trusted him more than anyone else in this world. At home, I had my beautiful wife Sarah and our 5-year-old daughter Mia, my whole universe. I thought I had the perfect life. Until that one night changed everything forever. I had come back early from a business trip. I wanted to surprise Sarah, but the moment I opened the front door, I heard sounds that no husband ever wants to hear. My wife moaning my own brother's name. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I slowly pushed open the bedroom door, and there they were, in our bed, naked, laughing. Instead of shame or guilt, Jake just smirked and said, "Surprise, bro. You've been working like a dog for years while we've been enjoying the money and the life you built." Sarah looked at me with cold eyes and said, "You're too boring, Alex. Jake actually knows how to make me feel alive." I stood there frozen, feeling like someone had stabbed me in the chest. That was just the beginning of the nightmare. In the following months, they didn't just cheat, they systematically destroyed my entire life. They forged my signatures on documents. They redirected our biggest client contracts to a secret company in Jake's name. They took large loans in the company's name and transferred the money out, and then they framed me for everything. One morning, 2 detectives showed up at the office and arrested me in front of all my employees. The humiliation was unbearable. People I had hired, trained, and treated like family were now looking at me like I was a thief. I lost the company. I lost access to my bank accounts. Sarah filed for divorce and took full custody of Mia. She even turned my own daughter against me. But the worst pain was still coming. My father had been fighting cancer for a long time. Just 2 weeks before he passed, Jake and Sarah visited him alone. At the will reading, the liar read the new will, everything. The house, the savings, the old family cabin. Every single thing had been transferred to Jake. I stood there in shock while the entire family looked at me with disappointment. My uncle said, "We always knew you were unstable, Alex." Jake and Sarah were sitting there holding hands, trying not to smile. I lost my father and my inheritance on the same day. Completely broken, I started living in my car. I had no money, no home, no one to talk to. Many nights I cried thinking about my daughter sleeping in the house I built while I was parked outside like a stranger. But in that darkness, something inside me changed. I remembered one thing, a secret backup server that only I knew about. That server had all the original files, timestamps, and proof. I made a plan. I grew a thick beard, changed my hairstyle, and got a low-level IT job at one of our old clients, the same client Jake had been scamming for years. I stayed completely silent. I let them enjoy their victory. I let them post luxury pictures and happy family photos on social media. Then came the turning point. One afternoon, Jake walked into my department and asked me, without recognizing me, to help him fix some financial records because he was under pressure. I looked him in the eyes, smiled, and said, "Sure, I'll take care of it." That day I installed a powerful tracking software. Everything he did, every file he opened, every email he sent, I was watching. For the next several weeks, I worked like a ghost. I collected every proof possible, deleted emails, forged documents, secret recordings where they laughed about how they fooled everyone. I even got recordings of them admitting they manipulated my dying father. When I had enough evidence, I sent everything anonymously to the IRS, the FBI, and the state attorney general. Then came the morning. I'll never forget. It was 6 a.m. I was parked near my old house when I saw flashing red and blue lights. FBI agents and police raided the house. Jake was dragged out in his pajamas, screaming and crying. Sarah was hysterical, trying to blame everything on him. The evidence was too strong. Both were charged with multiple counts of fraud, forgery, identity theft, embezzlement, and even elder abuse for manipulating my father. Today, I have my company back. I have full custody of my daughter Mia. She calls me Daddy again every single morning. Jake and Sarah are both facing many years in federal prison. The same people who laughed at me now have nothing. This journey taught me one powerful lesson: revenge isn't always loud and fast. Sometimes the sweetest revenge is patience, silence, intelligence, and waiting for them to dig their own graves. If you've ever been betrayed by your own family, spouse, or someone you trusted blindly, you're not alone. Drop A in the comments and share your story. Let's support each other. Thank you for watching till the end.